wonder. Hey, are you excited for the fly season? I'm not, by the way. We fly season. But we are definitely ready. And some fly, you always like, all money but me home like the Buddhist. And then you kill it. And then here. So today is my big trip. I can tell you that. Today is my big trip. Hey, where is my microphone? Wait. So, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are you there? Today was a tire day. I did a tires day. I changed my wheels with the tires with the rims. Alu, summer alu. Steel is in winter, so I put on summer tires. Beautiful. The car is just beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful with these tires. Amazing. And I ate a whole chicken in the morning. Yep, I did it. Guys, I do the chicken. I roast it. I found some TikTok recipe. I mean, it was like a former royal chef, you know, he says. Like old guy, very like looking nice guy. It was English speaking guy. I don't know his name, doesn't matter. And I grew up like making chicken like you just because I love a sauce. So what we did with like a baking tray, but not like a baking tray like the flat thing, you know, deep one, which you can also cover. So yeah, and you put water. My mom put a piece of butter. Then she would mix paprika powder, salt, a little pepper, and she would like season the chicken quite enough. And then she would bake it with little water, let's say 1 centimeter, 1.5. You gotta check it. You gotta control that there is always water. Like after 40-50 minutes, you gotta look up. And she would just cover it, put it in, let's say 180 Celsius degrees or 200, 1.5 hour. And she opened it she opened it during that like once at least because she would add there water. And then she opened it and turn it on grill. Like you just like you have the oven, so you just put like maximum, yeah, or you put just maximum. Let's say this I can do like you just like turn on the top spiral in oven or grill, which is very hot, and to make just the crust like the skin to have it crunchy. And that's how I grew up. And we always had the skin crunchy. Sometimes you gotta take care because grill can also burn it pretty fast. So yeah. Later I realized some different things. I was like, hey, you actually don't need a grill because the grill is so fast. You actually can just from 200, you take the top away and then you just from 200 you go like to 60 or to 80. And that's enough. You don't need to go grill. And you just keep the top here. But it did the same thing. And now guys, I found cool recipe. I love it. It's just I don't have any sauce. But I made like few times pretty messy the oven. Like I had to clean it 3 times until I realized. I mean, I don't know how he did it in the video, but to me, like what I do, there is like a you have like a grill. You have the hergot. What's the word? I just don't do it. I put only underneath. It's the recipe from the guy. So you put like a tray underneath that can catch the drops of the like sauce fat from chicken because the chicken is lying down on like bars, like a grill bars. You know what I mean? That what is in oven? You know the thing. And underneath you put the tray, and you have like 200, almost 220. He had it, but today I did it 210. It was a small chick. 210 Celsius, degrees of Celsius, and 1 hour 15 minutes for some reason it is this time, it was not really dry. It some of the ends of the meat was like hard because they were dry, but the chicken wasn't dry. It was good. I could go less because the chicken was small, so it depends on the size of the chicken obviously, but that's what I did. But listen, the way he does it in the video, I done it at least 3 times until, no, twice, and then 3 times again, and I don't know, I think twice at least. Nah, 3 times, until I was like, every time I was like, no way, what is going on? Yeah. So what happened? Every time the fat, the beautiful, amazing juice from the chicken just dropping on that hot tray, it basically not burns straight away, but later on when there is so much heat, it just burns. And whenever I open the oven, just like a smoke from some, I don't know, cigarette company, and they just checking new products, and they have like millions of people there line to try new cigarette taste. I don't know, whatever. Okay, was not a good joke, but at least you know what I try to say. Imagine that you're making a fire in wood stove at home and you don't open like the chimney. So it's like, and then you wait here, or yeah, let's stop the jokes. They were not really funny. So it was super smoky. You open it like super smoke, like a lot here. But that wouldn't mind. So the whole house was very foggy. My girlfriend, she didn't like it. Especially she's vegetarian, so she didn't like it like double times. But I opened all the windows and we were happy again. No, what I try to say, it was also from the whole oven was just messy. Like the sides, underneath it got somehow too, because the fat was like exploding, like it was like, you know, because it was on that hot tray, so it was also like jumping around, because you know what happened with fat when it's so hot with a little bit of water, because the chicken contains also some water, I guess. Yes, so it was just like sprinkling around, like, so it was the oven was messy and stink. And I was like, how he does it? He doesn't have that problem. Doesn't seem, yeah. And the funny thing that he take the tray underneath later on in the video, and he's like having brown the déglace. Is it the déglace? Déglace, no? Déglace. Déglacé in French, no? Français. Déglace. And then he scratch it. He put there a little water, or he cook it, you know. And he has amazing, basically, sauce, because that's the beauty there, yeah. But me, I have it black. I have it like burned. Yeah. Now why? So what I did try, I try lower temperature. I try to have it in the middle, because the first time I had the tray just on the bottom, which is nonsense, huh? As a cook, I should know, but you know, I don't know everything. And then I have the tray up, didn't help, like in the middle of the oven, didn't help. So guys, you cannot imagine how long I've been cleaning the oven always, like twice. Once I did like a huge cleaning, it took really more than an hour. And second time I was like, no way, and then I cleaned it again. So I cleaned that, and I decided to do it differently. So what I did, he didn't see it in this video, so he probably didn't do it, but what I did was that I decided to put not the thin, like, you know, the low baking tray. I have a small also baking tray and very deep. So this I put today below the chicken. Yeah, the chicken was lying down on the same thing, like it was the bars, yeah, the grill bar there. It was lying down beautifully, but only salt I use, by the way, only salt. And I put there water, like this amount. And guys, problem solved. It was amazing. It was great, but the bottom of the chicken, so the back, what I try to say, why the comparison with my mom chicken I grew up and this. My mom had just the breasts, and a little bit of the top was basically crunchy, but more than half of the skin you could dip it, Because I mean, if you like gummy bleh, skin, you can eat it. I did not as a kid. I would not eat it even now. But this chicken is all around crispy. The skin you can eat from the whole chicken. It's just beautiful and amazing. Oh my god. And yeah. So, and with the water, the back of the chicken, it was a little bit gummy. So yeah, whether I would put the chicken more high, because of course, obviously, the water is evaporates, so it's just, yeah, I know what it does. But the oven is clean. That's what I did, and I love it. Try it, amazing. I love it, beautiful. One of a kind, laugh a lot. Let me know if you want more recipes, because I have great recipes. See you tomorrow, guys. You are amazing anyway. Even if you are not there, actually, there is nobody.